If you want to make consistent returns in crypto, you need to understand order flow. The best tool to see and understand the order flow is AGGR Trade v3. Now, what is AGGR Trade v3? In this software, there is all the data from different exchanges aggregated into one single chart, so you have a good overview of the whole order flow of the whole market. If you will open AGGR Trade for the first time, it won't look like this. It is more likely going to look something like this, and that is completely normal. We're gonna change this right now. In the video description is a link to a template. You need to download that template and put it into this software. If you have downloaded the template and put it onto your desktop, simply gonna click here on New, Upload Template File. Then you're searching for the template file on your computer. You click it once, press on Open, and then this window should pop up. You're simply gonna click on Import right there, and as you can see, everything is loading now. Once everything has loaded, it should exactly look like the chart that I have shown you at the beginning. Now that you have installed the whole template, you need to understand what there actually is on this software. On the left hand side, we can see all the spot trades that have been taken on different exchanges. The source of the exchanges can we check right here. Under this tab right here, click on source, and there you can see all the exchanges that we have listed right here. So these are all the spot trades, and on the right side we can see all the futures or perpetual trades. We can also see the source of these trades. If we go into this chart right here, click on source, and there we can see all the exchanges that are aggregated into this information bar. You need to understand everything that this software is doing is simply getting the data from different exchanges, put it into one chart so we can see all the data put together into one software, and we don't have to open like 20 tabs to see all the data from different exchanges. Everything is aggregated into the software, and that is pretty awesome, I think. Now, what are these two lines right here? These are CVDs, and they show you all the spot trades aggregated into a line. So we have a brief overview of what the spot traders are currently doing. So is spot buying or is spot selling? At this moment, spot is clearly selling, as you can see. We also have a CVD line of the perpetuals and future trades. All these trades are aggregated into one line, and you can see what the futures traders are currently doing. As we can see, they are clearly selling at this point. The benefit of this is that we can see if a move on the market was driven by spot or future trades. In this small move, we can see that price wicked to the bottom and then went up again. With this software, we now can understand from where did these sales come from. So they were clearly future sales and not spot sales, if we look at these lines right there. Now below these two lines, we can see two deltas. First of all, a perpetuals delta and a spot delta. Everything that this does is take these lines and put it into bars. So for example, the perpetuals line is put into bars right here. So you can see when people decided to buy or sell in these deltas. Below the deltas, we have a liquidation map. And if you zoom out a bit, we can see all the liquidations that have occurred in the past. So for example, in this huge move to the upside, there was clearly a liquidity grab, and a lot of short traders got taken out of the markets right there. And in this example, we can see the price pushed to the lows and took out all the long traders, and we can see this at this chart right there. A lot of long traders have been liquidated right there. So these are just liquidations of traders in the Bitcoin market. If we go to the right side of the chart, we can see the futures price of all the exchanges aggregated, and then we have some deltas below here. First of all, we see the Binance spot delta, Bybit perps delta, and Bitfinex spot delta. Here you can see if the people on Binance are buying spot or selling spot, if people are buying or selling perpetuals on Bybit, and for example, if somebody is buying or selling spot at Bitfinex. These are all the data from the exchanges below here, and with this information we understand from where the buyers or sellers are coming from. Binance spot is a big indicator because buyers and sellers on Binance are very strong, and when they push the price to some direction, most likely the other exchanges will follow at some point. Now that we understand the software, we look at some potential trades that could be taken with this software. Personally, only use it for scalping and not for swing trading because I believe that scalping is way easier than swing trading. You can predict the markets a few hours maximum, but you can't predict the markets a few days, because if there's gonna be another Black Swan event like FTX, you will lose all your money, and that's not what we want into trading. So here we can see a little example. The perpetuals were buying right there, but the spots were staying calm and decided not to buy or sell anything, and that resulted into a divergence, and we can trade this divergence. Basically, when we see slowly push the downside from here, we're starting to open a sell and put our take profit to the low right there. So we take a little sell from the top right there to the bottom right there, because we have a divergence of these two. Most of the time they are pretty much aligned, as you can see right there. So a little buys, sells and so on. But here we can see a huge divergence. The exact same we can see right here. Perpetuals were buying pretty hard and the spot remained calm and didn't buy as much as perpetuals. So price decided at some point to go lower and come back to the lows right there. That will also be a little scalp to the downside. You need to understand that with this software you won't see the tops and the bottoms of each push, but you can take a small scalps because you know the order flow is now bullish or bearish. This is another example with a small loss right here. So perpetuals were buying pretty hard right here. It made a big divergence and then spot was selling at this point. So for me personally, this would be a small sell right here around this point, and then price didn't decide to go to the low right there. It just remained calm, went to the side and went up again. It's not a 100% working strategy, but you can use it to make small scalps. You also need to understand that the goal with this software isn't to make huge amount of profits in one single trade. We take 100 trades, there are 90 profits and maybe 10 losses. And that's the power of this software. A scalper doesn't want to make the big profit in one trade. We always seek for many trades, but small winning trades. I think you now understand the point of this software. I hope that I could teach you something and help you getting better in trading. This wasn't a financial advice at all. I just wanted to show you what I personally do and what I like to use for scalping Bitcoin. It just has been a huge game changer since I used AGGR Trade v3 because it's so simple and everybody can use it because it's for free. So I personally think it's a win-win situation. But everybody has to make their own analysis on the markets and take their trades based on their own analysis. And with that being said, I would really appreciate a like, a subscription, and if you could ring the bell. And for now, that was everything I wanted to show you. Have a great day and speak to you all soon.